No, that was his Wi-Fi. It cut out. Yes, Lee, how's it going, man?
Yeah, what's happening, boys? Sweet.
Yeah, man, all good, man. Good to have you on. Welcome to Fight Fan TV Live.
How are we doing? What are we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about, obviously, you got your charge, Dan Azeez. He's
Yeah.
on the ascension towards the British title. He's currently the English champion. So, what's your plans with him? What have you guys spoken about?
Listen, Dan's obviously won an eliminator for the British title. Jose's won a final eliminator. Obviously, Craig's had his last fight at world level. I believe Craig will leave British level. Not totally sure. I've not had any conversations, but I can't see him defending his British title. So if he does vacate, do Burton versus Azeez.
Yeah. So what? Yeah. One thing I would like to clear up though. You see, Dan, when he fought Ricky Summers, why was that for just an eliminator, not a final eliminator?
Bro wouldn't sanction Ricky Summers for a final eliminator. I'm not sure why. I think it was a bit of a silly situation, but they're the governing body, and we have to listen to what they say.
Yeah, because obviously Ricky Summers, he's fought for a British title before against Frank Buglioni before even Craig Richards did that time years ago, and
Yeah.
then so I thought he'd be quite eligible.
Yeah, no, I thought as well. Once we made the title mandatory, I thought we'd be able to get that for the final eliminator, and that which sets up Jose and Dan, or the winner of Jose and Conroy, which obviously was Jose. But it is what it is. We'll just see how we go. Obviously, Craig's a good friend of mine as well, so I'd never ever talk bad about Craig. He's a great fighter, got a great team, and I wish him all the best. So I can't see him coming back to British level though, if I'm honest, because he's done really well at world level.
Yeah, I hear that. That makes sense. So, what other fighters are you looking to push on? Because you've got quite a large stable of fighters you're looking after at the moment.
Listen, there's endless opportunities out there at the minute. Obviously, the game's opening up at the minute. So we just have to see what comes up in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. So you've got who have you got signed to you at the moment currently?
Mate, have you got an hour? No, there's a lot of fighters signed to obviously MTK. A lot of fighters that I look after personally, like Danny Dignam, obviously Dan, Jay Harris, Michael McKinson, Maxie Hughes. There's a few other. There's loads of fighters with MTK, but obviously the day-to-day, I have a certain few that I look after.
Yeah. So what's happening with Michael McKinson next? Because obviously he's just had a great win and a splash on the TV against Chris Congo in his last out.
Yeah, Michael fights Ranowski, 19-1 Polish fighter, on the 14th at Fight Camp.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Do you look after that guy, Cully, that's 6'2"?
But listen, he's 6'2.5", so I'm saying 6'3" lightweight.
Yeah, that is just crazy. I don't know how he does that, but yeah.
Personally, but he's with MTK. I've matched him from since he was about 5-0, I think it was. So yeah, he's a freak. He's an absolute freak. He can box. He can whack. He's obviously his range. It's a mad situation.
Yeah. Yeah. So who was you looking after? The one who was the main event. He got stopped with a body shot.
Yes, Jay Harris. And yeah, Jay obviously he fought Martinez in Texas before the lockdown. Done really well. Went 12 rounds. Give him a great fight. Obviously, he come back, fought. Who did he fight? It was Marcel Braithwaite, wasn't it? Yeah, Marcel Braithwaite. Sorry, my head's gone. He fought Marcel. Obviously, beat Marcel, and then obviously had the final eliminator. It was a harder fight than I thought it would be, to be honest.
Yeah.
Understandable, really short, but really nice kid, great team. I hope he goes on to big things.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a shame because everyone was talking about it on Twitter.
And up to Jay, obviously, I've already had phone calls and stuff like that. There's a potential of him. He could make light fly, which is £4 down, which is 108. There's other opportunities at 112. Obviously, you got Harvey Horn there. You got Tommy Frank, Granados, who just beat Tommy Frank twice. There's loads of opportunities out there for Jay, so he's in a good position. He'll be back.
Yeah. So, what do you? How do you see the British landscape in general for British boxing across all different promotions? Really, what sort of fights are you most looking forward to that's coming up over the next coming months?
Listen, there's loads of good fights coming up. Obviously, Eddie's doing good with the fight camp. Frank's putting on some good cards. Obviously, Lyndon Arthur and all stuff like that. Joe Joyce versus Takam's a great fight. We will obviously. There's a big show August 6th in Belfast. Michael Conlon versus TJ Doheny. Gregor defends his European title against a 32-0 Vincent Legrand. And then obviously Zankosh Turov versus Tyrone McKenna, which is 3 great. And there's about 5 or 6 different other fights being announced, and there 3 or 4 of them are 50-50 fights. So it's a great card. Put on obviously Top Rank and Jamie Conlon.
Yeah. So yeah, actually regarding MTK, obviously we had Richard Bolotniks. He won the golden contract. He's due to. Sorry.
Fighting Joshua Buatsi.
Yes, on the fight camp. So, how do you see that one going?
Buatsi's hardest fight.
Yeah.
Bolotniks, when he comes for the first golden contract, the first thing he said to me is that I'm going to win this, and I thought, no chance. I literally thought he was one of the weakest links. And then he went. Once I win this, I want Buatsi. And after he won it, he called out Buatsi in the after fight interview. So he's wanted this time. Joshua Buatsi is an unreal talent, like one of the best in the country. So he's in for an hard night's work. So I think Bolotniks is going to come give it his all. May the best man win.
Yeah, well, I'll let you in on a secret. Me and when the tournament was announced, me and Craig Richards, we both picked Bolotniks to win the whole thing.
That's surprising, you know.
Yeah, we both picked it to win because I'd seen him fight. His
early record, he got stopped by Andreas Evangelou in the at York Hall.
Yeah.
He was started off as a journeyman, and then he realised that, hang on, I can actually fight. I'm going to come. And he's been built great by Vadim and the link team over in Latvia, and he's on a roll at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah, because what it is, I saw a few of his fights on YouTube, and to be fair, I ain't gonna lie, I saw some of the stoppages. I was like, he's diving, so I thought he's always doing the whole Latvian road sweeping diving thing. I was thinking, why is he diving? And then I saw him stopping some guys who on paper was better than the guys he was getting knocked out by. So I was like, oh, okay, so now he's knocking guys out because he obviously probably wanted some extra work. If he's a Latvian just banging everyone straight away, people ain't gonna call him up. So it's like, he can fight. So yeah, I expect this to be a very hard night. So Ahara Davis is your other winner of your golden contract. What's up? What's next for him?
There'll be stuff coming out about Ahara soon. Things are just getting pieced together. He's had a bit of time off. Enjoyed a bit of time off, and he's ready to go again.
Yeah, I hear that. Okay, well, thanks for coming on and giving us the update and the scoop. Be sure to come on again.
If you want, just let me know.
Yeah, and I need when all this stuff opens up, I need to get down to an MTK show because I like watching them on TV. So I can imagine with the atmosphere, because you guys put on some, proper shows with proper 50-50 bouts or 60-40 bouts, which is good enough.
That though, isn't it? So that's what you got to do to bring the viewers in. You got to put proper fights on. Free to air on YouTube, so you can't get better than that.
Yeah, are you guys looking to possibly hit up Sky, get some shows on there?
Who knows what's going to happen in the future? I'll let the team deal with that.
Yeah. All right, then, mate. Well, thanks,
buddy.
Yeah, man. Take care, man. Peace. Who's this? Jack Athlete. Who's this?
Yo, didn't actually mean to send the live, but all right.
Oh, so how's it going, man?
Not bad, not bad. Just had my license from the board, so I'm good.
Oh, what is it you're going to do? You're going to box?
I'm a matchmaker.
A matchmaker?
I think I might be the youngest matchmaker in the UK, mate.
Well, how old are you?
24. So, at the moment, because I know there was one that was younger, but he's now 25, so I don't know if I'm the youngest active one.
Yeah, there's a guy, I forgot his name. He's on my Facebook, funny enough, and he's real young.
I was watching him. There's a guy who's 25 now who started when he was 24 or 23. But
yeah.
I can't. So I don't know. If he started when he was 24, maybe I'm younger than he was. But he's a young lad because someone did an interview with him recently.
Yeah.
He works with Southland now, and I can't remember Southland.
No. There's one in the UK. He's from around Essex way because he hangs around down the Matchroom gym, does a bit of sparring with them.
Oh yeah, I know the guy you mean.
Yeah, Jack, that's his name. Oh no, that's you. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, congratulations on getting your license, though, man. So who are you looking to?
My mate. My mate's just joined the thing. Cheers, Joe.
Yeah, Spencer Fearon just congratulated you as well.
Oh, cheers, Spencer.
Yeah, he just.
I applied way before the lockdown, but it just took a little while to get through because of obviously all this. But yeah, hopefully I'm doing a show for a promoter. I'm not going to say who just because I don't know if it's public knowledge. So that he basically helped me out. A guy who probably knows Spencer reasonably well.
Well, yeah, if you inbox Spencer, he'll be able to give you some pointers because he was even giving me advice to go for my trainer's license. Obviously, with this lockdown thing, this office is a bit slow. But yeah, no, congratulations, man. I love that. So, with the UK boxing scene, what fights have you been watching? What fights are you looking forward to?
I've been watching everything sort of grassroots up. I used to run the after the final. Well, I still do, but I've got COVID at the minute, so it's kind of taken a bit of a break because I can't speak rapidly without doing a load of editing. But I run the After the Final Bell podcast, so I've been watching a lot of stuff for that. I go all over to watch fights. A mate of mine who I go to fights with was just like, look, you keep saying this person should just fight this way or be built this way. Go out, prove it, get your matchmakers and just do it. And so that's why I did it in the first place. And then I got matey with some people in boxing. I got to know sort of through social media and through phone calls, Kevin Mitchell and people like that. So, and like people were saying, look, just go and do it. So then I applied for my license, went for it. And it's one of those things, I'm not allowed to box because I have a shunt in my brain. So I thought, I want to be involved. How can I be involved? Oh, this is a way. Let's do that.
Yeah. So how long have you been a fan of boxing? Since you was a little kid?
Since I was a kid. My first fight I went to live, I was 15 or 16, and I went to Froch Groves 2 at Wembley.
Okay, yeah, I was there.
That was mad. Like, that night was mad. And then, I mean, just the other week, I was up at Dennis Hobson's show, and I was sat on a table, and like I paid to go VIP, so I was actually sat, and I met Dennis. I met Glyn Rhodes. Glyn Rhodes is like, I've never met a more knowledgeable man about boxing, honestly.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, I thought I knew a lot. You're making me look like I'm a novice here. But yeah, I mean, so many people in boxing have been nice enough to help me. I've had conversations with Billy Nelson. He was nice enough to help me. Glyn obviously helped me. And another one that's helped me is Pat Barrett.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's helped me out a lot. So people like that are all willing. And it's surprising how many people, if you have the guts to ask, will help.
Yeah. So what city are you from then?
Originally, I'm from Stevenage in Hertfordshire, near Billy Joe, near where Billy Joe's from. But I'm based now in Beamish, up near Newcastle.
Okay.
because my normal job, I have a normal job as well. But like, I just did this. But obviously with COVID, I'm off because I have COVID, so I can't. So at the minute, I'm just kind of like sat at home. So if anyone needs any fights making, now's a great time to ask me because I'm really not busy.
Yeah. So where's Beamish? Is that near Whitley Bay?
It's near Chesley Street, so near Durham, like where Durham play cricket and stuff like that.
Okay, out Durham, yeah.
Yeah. So that sort of way.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good, man. Well, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you on, matchmaking and or some shows and that. So,
Yeah.
give everyone your name and your details so they can follow you, and fighters can get in touch with you as well.
Yeah. Obviously, if you've got a manager, obviously don't contact me direct. Always get your manager to do it because I don't want to lose my license after I've just got it. But I'm Jack_athlete on Instagram. But it's easier to contact me on Twitter, which is @244Jackstar. I'm not going to give my mobile number out here, but if you contact me and you need managers and stuff, if you message me, I'll give you my number. Just I'm not going to put it out publicly because I don't want a million phone calls off everyone. But yeah, if you follow me or inbox me if you need anything, I'm happy to help. If I've got a show, if a promoter needs me on a show, feel free to. Cheers for having me on, even though I did completely accidentally send it. But
yeah,
it was just I was watching it just because I think I messaged Lee at some point about something to do with it when I first got my license. I was like, oh, know someone who might be able to help. Yeah. Probably bump into each other at some point, wouldn't we? Because
most
we're both around boxing. It's not the world's biggest world, is it? You bump into everyone from now and then.
Yeah, and I'm always up Newcastle normally. I'll go up there. Yes.
I was gutted I couldn't get into the Wrexham one because I was like, I tried through a few of my contacts to get into Wrexham, and I was like, and it was just like 1,000. There was 1,000, and there was literally no way to get one. I was like, oh. That would have been so good, but
yeah,
I mean, there's shows there's shows starting to pop up around here. It's not so bad.
Yeah. Is there any Newcastle fighters up or any Northeast England to look out for?
The one that I'm really interested in a heavyweight called Stephen Robinson. I don't know if you've heard the name. He's been sparring some decent names. I think he sparred White recently. Stephen SSR Robinson. He's 3-0. 3-0, I believe. He's fighting in Manchester in a few weeks. He's one that I've watched a bit of footage of and went, oh, you're quite good. Like, see what you can do. But so,
are you going to be watching the Olympics? Because that would be a good pool to watch for when they come out.
I mean, when they come out and then see where they all go and work for that guy, because they're going to be guys that you're looking and the promoters are going to say, right, can you build this guy for me? And
exactly.
It's always interesting to watch them because there's the big guys that everyone already knows are going to be stars, but then there's always one that kind of sneaks under the radar.
Yeah, and there's guys who, say they got picked for the selection of the GB squad or something like that, the number 2, so they might turn pro a little bit later, and you might think they're like the one no one really knows, and you get to build him because he's due to be very good as well. He just might have failed the qualifier.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Olympics, because I do para sport to a high level. I know that it's cutthroat, so with boxers you only get one for a weight class, don't you? So you've only got one for a weight class. You've got number 2 can sometimes turn over a couple of months earlier, and sometimes is that little step ahead because they've had to turn over without that Olympic background.
Yeah.
One of your guys is asking them if I could make any fight right now in the UK, who would it be? I'm going to rule out the whole Fury Joshua thing because I think everyone's going to say that. Like, I would obviously love to make that, not least because you'd make a fair bit of money out of it, I'd imagine. But I tell you, the fight I'd really like to see if he came back and fought. I'd really, really quite like to see either Billy Joe Saunders. I'd like to see the Billy Joe Saunders John Ryder rematch.
Okay.
It's a fight I'd really like, because they both kind of have to do something. I know Ryder's going, I think, down the WBA regular title route, but it'd be a great fight for Saunders to rebuild. And I think that first fight was just really quite a good watch. So to see it now, they've all really improved. They've both really come on from that fight. It would be a great fight to see. And it'd just be the perfect fight for Saunders to come back with, I think.
Yeah. What about Billy versus Eubank Jr.?
See, that's a fight. That would, again, another fight that I'd like. Although, I mean, you know, it's a weird one. Like, Billy versus Eubank Jr., I don't think you'll ever get to see, unfortunately, because I don't think Eubank wants that fight, personally.
Yeah.
I don't think Eubank wants it, because Eubank, when Bill had a belt, I can understand why Eubank would want it. Without a belt, Eubank's basically doing it because he's only taking the fight with the belt if he wants it. I mean, I personally think Bill could win that fight, and I think Eubank is high risk, no reward.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, it's similar to
Eubank will chase Canelo forever, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, I think he's trying to chase Charlo at the minute.
I like that fight, Eubank Charlo. That would be a great fight, because Charlo needs a sort of semi-name, a really big sort of semi-name to get him like known outside of America, and Eubank gives him that.
Yeah.
Whether you think Eubank's good or you think Eubank's average or whatever, his name with his dad and everything, it brings name power.
Yeah,
And
it brings power.
you know what? I'd watch it.
Yeah, 100%.
I'd 100% watch it. I enjoy watching Charlo fight, although he's grown. He's one of those fighters that's grown on me as his career's gone on. Because at first I was like, I don't know if you're worth all the hype, and then I've watched it and I'm like, yeah, okay, you can fight. Like, that's someone.
Yeah.
Eubank Charlo would be a good fight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm gonna head off now, but thank you for coming on, and hope you get over the COVID you said you've got, and congratulations on your being a matchmaker, the youngest in the UK for sure. And I look forward to seeing more of you. Be sure to follow, and we'll get you back on soon for sure, man.
Yeah.
And guys, make sure to follow him, Jack_athlete.
Jack_athlete on Instagram, @244Jackster on Twitter.
Yeah, and if you need to contact him, just DM him, and he'll be sure to help you out.
Yeah, DM me and I'll help you out. I got that.
Yeah. All right. Take care, man.
Cheers.
Take care. See you later, man. Bye.